I think they have ever since fixed the issue, right? Because let me try with Bernice. Bernice is the best way to tell, because if you guys are not aware, that's the whole drama is like about this particular character. You cannot look at their asset. Yup. It's definitely fixed. You can now look at more intricate details if you want to, which is the whole point of this particular thing, right? So yeah, Hoyoverse fixed it, whether you like it or not. That has been fixed, and there's a new article by PC Gamer, so we're gonna read what they have to say. Because PC Gamer, they say Gooner 911 September 11. Oh my god, that's too much. Gooner 911 averted as Zenless Zone Zero's butt obfuscation technology is rolled back in the face of horny outrage. Very interesting. And then they also write, Baldur's Gate 3 is the horniest RPG I've ever played and I love it. So let's look at the article, alright? Gooner 911. Why is it Gooner September 11? I have no idea. Why September 11 and Gooner is together? I have no idea. But apparently it's like it's pretty much a trauma, right? For a lot of Zenless Zone Zero players. Okay. I'm really not sure where to begin with this one. I'm just going to lay it out and try to explain later. Okay. A recent update to Zenless Zone Zero made it impossible to get a good look at characters' asses, and the blowback was so fierce, the developer Mihoyo reverted the change less than a day later. The whole thing began with the release of patch 1.4, which included among its many updates this fairly innocuous sounding change. Adjust the agent's display for certain angles. When viewed from specific angles, the agent would appear faded. What that worked out in practice, as noted by the gamer, is a butt filter. When players try to zoom in for a good up-close look at their avatar's caboose, the character in question disappears. This might seem extremely inconsequential to you. It certainly does to me, but a good chunk of Zenless Zone Zero community felt very differently. They felt very differently. If you are in a Gooner game and you take out the zoom in, of course people pull the characters to be able to see the asset. Okay, what do you mean? Why would you not want to look classic bait? Why can't they be wholesome? You think they are not being wholesome enough? I don't know. But anyways, wait, is this like a different one? You can't see butts. Okay, that's where the tweet is based upon, right? The situation wasn't any calmer on the Zenless Zone Zero subreddit. Why is Hoyo trying to stop me from seeing Lycoan and Lighter's dump trucks? Okay, I haven't seen that Reddit in a while. Let me check. Is it true? Like this gotta be some kind of crime? One Redditor asked. It feels very scummy to draw in a shit ton of players with some of the most sexualized characters ever with massive assets, then to conform to whatever order they knew they were gonna have to do, only now that the most hyped up character for the game is finally out. Another wrote, what is the point of all that glorious walking jiggle if you can't even look at it? A third person wanted to know, and ridiculous this may be, but that's a fair question. I think so too, right? So in this game you can run, like right now. You can also walk. How do you walk? You press Control. So you can walk slowly, right? And this is like a good slow angle. A good slow movement angle. And everybody just want to look at the stuff, you know? Which is my guess, right? So that's just what it is. Some pointed the finger at the government of China. Now, is it really China? I think there's a high chance. There's a high chance that it's because of the China. And I've seen this before, right? Where it has happened in Genshin before, right? In the past, they had to censor certain characters because of Genshin, and then it was brought over into the global variant as well, which is I think it's a fair criticism, which they speculate mandated the apparent censorship for reasons unknown. It is quite unfortunate that they put so much development effort into making good jiggles, but CCP cucked them. another Redditor contributed, which isn't the most incisive bit of analysis I've ever read, but it's pretty funny. But less than 24 hours after the update went live, the Zenless community lost its mind. Mihoyo walked it back. In a message posted on X, the studio said it was closely monitoring feedback and suggestions from proxies, striving to provide everyone with the best possible gaming experience, and has thus promptly addressed and fixed several issues that appeared after the update as soon as we received feedback. The hotfix addresses a half-dozen issues, including where the fading effect of the agent appears faded when viewed from specific angles, which is a good thing, by the way. Like I honestly think it's I was quite surprised and I was quite shocked they did it within less than a day. I think it was like 10 hours or so, and then boom, it was fixed instantly. That's kind of crazy, right? Was there even a patch, right? I don't even know if there was a patch or something. Maybe it's like on the server side, but that was crazy. It was crazy quick. And props to me, credits where credits is due. They shouldn't have done that to begin with. The censorship shouldn't have happened to begin with, but I'm gonna be real, it was extremely fast, so there's that, right? It's not clear what happened here. The patch notes imply the fade out was the result of a bug, not intentional censorship, but players on X quickly confirmed that bugs have been unobfuscated. The cake is once again plainly visible and there was much rejoicing. Okay. Before, after. As for me, I have no idea what the moral of the story is here, so I've reached out to Mihoyo to see what they have to say about it. I'll update if they actually respond. Andy Chalk. Andy has been gaming on PCs from the very beginning. Love immersive sims and shooters. Began writing video games in 2007. Okay. He covers all aspects. Twitch beefs, esports, Henry Cavill. Isn't that the Superman guy? The Miyabi is generating Oilers. The censorship shit makes Genshin more than ZZZ. Yeah, but now that it's been restored, at least there's that, right? Before now, the cake transparency effect has been fixed and it will no longer make the character disappear. Like, I honestly, like I mentioned in the previous video, I honestly think it's a bug because like, in version 1.4, they also added the ability for you to use any character that you have on and you can walk as them, right? Maybe the bug comes with that in mind or with that in effect. But you know what? Now that that's fixed, you can use whoever that you want. If you want Julian's cake, you can stare at Julian's cake. If you want Lucy's cake, she doesn't have much cake. If you want Soldier 11's cake, wait, she has a bit of cake. I didn't even know she has cake. No one told me she has cake. It's hidden underneath. Okay. Yeah, if you like Soldier 11's cake, you can go for that as well. The invisible wall. There's all of these options for you.